A common misconception with hair toppers is that if you have a larger sized head, that you will need a larger hair unit. And that is simply not true. And so in this video, I want to just show you a comparison of the larger sizes versus the smaller sizes and how they can both still serve the purpose that you need for hair replacement. So the first style I'm going to show you is this 8 by 7. I'm not certain of the size because I already made it, and I don't have the measurements on the unit at all. But you can see the base is really large, and this unit would be perfect for someone who needs or wants coverage. So not necessarily the size of their head, but maybe they have hair loss very low around the sides or the temple area of their head, or maybe they have some thinning in the back in the center. This is kind of an awkward space to have hair loss, so you want to have something that's going to give you just the right amount of coverage. So just because you have a larger sized head does not always mean you need a larger unit. What you want to look for is a style that is going to give you the coverage that you want and that you need, not necessarily a bigger size, because one downside of a very big or very large size hair unit is that it will not fit properly. And so if you have all of this base, and another thing is that the size is based on the base of the unit and not, how long it is or, how dense or anything like that. It's strictly based on the size of the base. So you want to make sure that you get the size that is going to fit properly and give you the style that you need. Okay, so that's our first unit, and this one has a 4-inch by 2-inch closure that gives us a middle part, and you can see that the hair is a body wave. So that's the first unit. All right, and now I'm going to switch out to this smaller unit, but before I switch the style on the mannequin, I want to just show you the base of this one. So you can see that this one is very much smaller than this one, but it will achieve the same outcome. So we're going to switch out the units, and I'm going to install this hair unit. And I apologize that it is not styled. It doesn't have any curls, but you can see the shape a little bit. You can see the shape of the unit and how it sits. And again, we want to make sure that we have the best size for your head, because you don't want all of this overlap. Like the base, if we had this style in hair unit, which is basically like an asymmetrical style, if the base was too big for the client's head, these sides would come all the way down, because the base is going to come down significantly more longer than it needs to be. So that is the importance of making sure that you get the proper size. And again, size only refers to the base, meaning the part that is attached to your head. So we're not looking for larger sizes because we want longer length. We're looking for larger sizes because we want to make sure that this part covers the area and attaches to the area that you need. So if your head is significantly larger than the average head, then yes, you would need a larger base. But if you are only looking for length and coverage and not a base that needs to be attached to the scalp or the hair, then you do not necessarily need a larger size. So I hope that was helpful for you, and hope that it gives you a little bit more understanding and ordering and the different sizes that you need. so that you're not ordering something that's going to be ill-fitting and then you can't accomplish the style that you need. Because you see, even with this larger size, on this, on her head, it still gives the coverage in the back, around the sides, and in the front. Even though this style is not tidy at all, you can kind of see how the unit sits on top of the head. So again, I hope this was helpful. Please, as always, drop your comments or questions. You can send me an email, and the website is stylesontopbeauty.com.